Dalgona coffee, TikTok coffee, 400 times coffee. It's even been called Chow Yun Fat coffee, and it took the TikTok world by storm in 2020. But it's not as new as it seems. During the pandemic closures of 2020, South Koreans took to TikTok to show their skills at creating mesmerizing whipped coffee creations. This TikTok drink was known as Dalgona coffee, named after the honeycomb or sponge toffee sold on the streets of Korea. Dalgona roughly translates into English as, "It's sweet." And is it ever? One serving of this sweet coffee has about 374 calories. But where did this drink come from? Stay tuned as we investigate how this online sensation started and where the sweet treat really got its start. To make this frothy drink, combine 30 milliliters each of instant coffee, sugar, and hot water. Then whip them into a thick, foamy froth. This could take some time, so you might want to use an electric whisk. Fill a glass halfway with milk. Then scoop the whipped coffee on top. Now your Dalgona coffee is ready for a close-up. But how did this drink enter the public consciousness? The different names of this drink hold the answer. Dalgona coffee. The coffee's current fame began when actor Jung Il-woo visited the Hong Ki Cafe in Macau. He tried the whipped drink and said it tasted like Dalgona candy. The name stuck. But he wasn't the only actor to be associated with the drink. Chow Yun Fat. In 2004, international movie star Chow Yun Fat visited the same cafe to try its famous whipped coffee. He loved the drink. Soon, flocks of his fans were visiting the cafe asking for the Chow Yun Fat coffee. But the Hong Ki Cafe wasn't the first place to whip up this drink. In the early 2000s, owner Leong Kam-hon met an English-speaking couple who would stop by every year. They taught him the technique of stirring coffee into a frothy texture. He didn't know where they were from, but there are several possibilities, as whipped coffee exists in a couple of cultures. Penti hoi. In India and Pakistan, whipped coffee is called feta, or penti hoi coffee, meaning beaten or hand-beaten coffee. The main difference between penti hoi and Dalgona coffee is that penti hoi coffee has the milk poured on top of the frothy mix. Frappe. Coffee drinkers in Greece have been enjoying a whipped coffee drink since 1957. Known as frappe, it's prepared like Dalgona, but it uses cold water. Libya's cappuccino. Coffee has been an important part of Libyan culture for centuries. They have a style of cappuccino that's almost an exact copy of Dalgona. Equal amounts of coffee, sugar, and water are whipped together until cloudy and creamy, and then added to hot milk. This coffee drink is airy and sweet with a milkshake-like creamy texture. But with its high sugar content, you should probably only drink it as a special treat. Or do as you like. I'm not the boss of you. Regardless of where it comes from and what it's called, Dalgona coffee has become a TikTok darling due to its frothy appearance. If you're still wondering what Dalgona candy is, don't worry, we've got you covered. We'll give you all the details on another episode of Origins of Food.